and welcome back to the second episode of More Than Friends.
In this show, we're going to be talking about dating, relationships, and all around personal growth, honestly, because at the end of the day, it's all about how you feel about you.
So I'm on my way now to go on a date with Abby, but I thought for a second while I had you, I would just talk about dating red flags. I just had a realization as I'm going there. There's a lot of dating red flags that maybe people don't know about that I thought would be cool to share. A red flag that I have noticed is the person that you're dating or someone that you're going on dates with, if you notice that you don't really like their friends. If you don't like someone's friends, over time you may notice that you are who you hang out with. If they're very often hanging out with those people you don't like, they are usually a product of the people they hang out with. Maybe at first they're hiding it really well because they're trying to be this person that they think you want them to be, but over time you'll start to notice they're probably going to be like the people you don't like so much. Yeah, just look out for that. This is a pretty popular red flag that I've noticed, is when I go on a date with someone, and I understand talking about exes, that's completely fine, because then you can see oh, why did you guys not work out, and learn a little bit about them. But if they consistently keep bringing up their ex, it sounds like they're just not fully over their ex yet, and maybe they need a little bit more time before they get out there dating, and you don't need to be that person that they're trying to get over their ex with. No thanks. So there's a dating red flag that I notice when I go on dates, and maybe it will help you guys. Touching. Touching is super important. There is the touching too much, where they're just overly touchy right away, where they feel like it's okay to grab lower on your waist, or just getting in for kisses way too soon when you haven't even formed a connection yet. Pick up on social cues. If a girl is kind of pulling away, or her body language isn't moving towards you at that moment, maybe take a breather, take a little bit longer. Maybe she wants to get to know you a little bit better before you just rush into it, because that can actually hurt you. I've noticed when I've gone on dates, my first date, I usually don't like to kiss on the first date, because I like to see is this someone that's probably going to be more of a friendship? I don't want to make it weird or awkward. If they could still be my friend later, that's cool, but I like to just not kiss on a first date. I don't want anything forced. A lot of guys get offended by that, I've noticed, and you should not get offended if a girl doesn't kiss you on a first date. That doesn't mean she doesn't like you. She could be just someone who likes to make sure that she's interested first before just rushing into kissing. Yeah, I've had guys not call me again because they were oh, I didn't know if you liked me because you didn't kiss me. I was that's not a thing. Don't get down on yourself because of that. Also, there is not touching enough, where I've been on a date with guys before where they sit so far away from you. A good tip is to sit somewhat close to them. If you can sit in a booth next to each other. Then you're not just staring at each other from across and feel so interviewee. You can actually talk normally and then look off instead of feeling you need to keep talking the whole time. And it makes it easy for touching. So you can do casual little touchings, touch their arm or touch them a little bit, their shoulder or something like that. Nothing obviously body parts, but little touches just to let people know that you're interested are good. But yeah, I've been on dates where guys don't touch at all, and then I'm oh, he doesn't like me. So yeah, a little bit of touching is good, because everybody wants to feel the person that they're on a date with is attracted to them. Duh. Picking up on what people are telling you. A red flag, if you are someone that is looking for a serious relationship, if somebody tells you, I am just not looking for anything serious right now, I'm kind of just having fun, take that for what it is. Don't think I can change them. Maybe if I keep dating them, I'll get them to like me. You may find out that you're just wasting a lot of your life. And time is precious. Don't waste it. You can find someone else. There's so many people. Another red flag is someone who only wants to talk about themselves. And I know that seems very obvious, but I'm talking about where they almost don't even ask you any questions about yourself. Even if they did ask you a question about yourself, it somehow the topic goes back to them. I know that there's a lot of people that are just trying to prove themselves and show look, I'm amazing, let me tell you all the ways I'm amazing, and they end up talking about themselves the whole time. But for me, I want someone that could be like in the conversation, in the moment. They're not on the date to just like talk about themselves or like get validation. They're actually like in it to like get to know me. It just shows that like the person that you're with is going to be caring for you as well. And that's, you know, that's what I want. Because at the end of the day, you want someone where when you come home and you're talking about how your day was, they're not just going to be talking about themselves. They can actually help you out with things, you know? It's a two-way street. You gotta help each other out. So those were just a few dating red flags to look out for. And I'm not saying this makes anyone a bad person or whatever, but it's just a quick way to pick up on people and read them a little better and see if that is the right person for you. Why waste any time? Today I am at mini golf and I'm on a very special date with a very special girl, Abby Rayo. Hi.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, baby. I'm so happy you're here. So on the last episode, we talked about what to do on a date, and now we're going to implement those techniques with Abby.
Don't stop right there. That was very cool. That's ridiculous. That was extreme. Oh, that was just bad. That's embarrassing. Hold on. Yes! In the second shot time. You got this. Wow, dude. What are you, a pro?
Yeah. I actually come here every day.
What do you got going on here, dude?
I practice before our date. What's the best way to hit on you? Like if a guy wanted to pick you up?
Probably either saying something like clever and confident, or because I hate arrogance. There's a difference, I feel like.
Yeah.
Or I can tell they're just really being themselves.
Yeah.
I find that like really attractive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Not worrying so much about like what they're saying. They're just like being
just,
themselves.
Like, being themselves.
Yeah.
Like,
Not trying to impress you.
Right. Or something that naturally, because like when someone says something clever, I feel like it just naturally comes up and it's like organic. But
Yeah.
I mean, like there's a difference. Like if they're trying to be like arrogant and weird about it,
Yeah.
it's like,
Slightly bragging.
yeah, like I'm okay. What about you?
The people that I find myself actually like meeting up with if they hit on me on like social media or things like that are people that are jokey and like light with me right away. Like it feels like we're already friends. I like that like banter, the jokey banter. Because then I'm like, okay, you're probably gonna be fun at least if I'm hanging out with you.
Right, yeah. Oh my, psyched me out. Oh my gosh. Look at this stand. Yes. What is up?
It's like just holding it very straight though.
Okay. That literally sucks. I don't know. How do I curve the ball? Like I literally can't. Okay. This?
Yeah, and then just like straight back. Yes.
One lesson. Okay.
And it's such a mental sport, like you can't.
Oh yeah. Okay. There we go.
Okay, so that was super fun playing around with you, but I want to get to know you even more. So I had a few questions. I want to know, what do you like
on a date, really? Like, first thing that comes to mind.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know why I don't really get shy. So I kind of am just like myself. Like, I always kind of had the mentality of like, I don't know. If you don't like me, we'll find out like right now. But like, you know
not
what
waste
I
any
mean?
life.
Yeah, I don't know. I always kind of just went for it.
I love that though,
because
because that's usually like a lot of people's weaknesses is trying to like be what they think the person wants them to be, and then when the people actually get to know you, they're like, wait, you changed. You're like, oh.
I could see how that could, because I could see how you could be nervous. I've had like butterflies and been nervous before, but I don't know, the way that I handle it is like, just be yourself. It sounds so cheesy, but like I could see how that would be hard to do in situations, but I don't know, I guess I'm not really a shy person.
That's great.
So I think it's like easier for me to just be like, oh, well, my go-to is just don't overthink it.
Yeah.
Be yourself.
Because people always like the real you more anyway. So it's like
yeah. As cheesy as it sounds, that is what I do. So
I love that.
Yeah.
If I were to date you, what would be the best thing about dating you?
I like to cook.
That's
so I would cook a lot. That's
what
a
do you
good thing.
cook?
I don't know, a lot of things, like a lot of pasta dishes, gluten-free now, because I'm gluten-free, but pasta, I like chicken, so I cook a lot of like chicken dishes with some good sides and stuff. I like lentils a lot, taco bowls, stuff like that.
Yummy.
Yeah.
That's always the best though, because honestly, I've gotten sick of eating out with like everything that shut down, so I'm like, having someone that can cook is just a plus. Eating out can get so tiring, honestly.
Yeah.
And now, what would you say is the not so great things about dating you? Like a flaw, maybe.
I think that I get really paranoid about safety. So I could see how that could get annoying, but it's really coming from like a really good place. But it's something like I'm even working on, but I get very like protective of like danger or like going too fast on something or like you know, like let's say you want to go out and grab food at like 2 a.m. I'm like don't do that, you could get mugged, like, you know, stuff like that.
So you're like overly cautious
a little bit.
Oh, okay. So you'd be a great mom. You're just gonna be like that kid's not getting hurt.
It's out of love, I swear. Stuff like that.
So once you're exclusive with someone and they are your man, how do you like to treat them?
I think naturally I'm just very like nurturing and loving, and I don't know, I just want to make them happy, so I just do cute stuff.
Like what?
Like cook for them, or like something that I know that they like, you know, I'll do it before they come back, like you know, things like that.
Just showing. I love that.
And treat them, I like to use a lot of words, because I think that's my love language, is words of affirmation. So I like to use words, you know, like always constantly reassuring that person.
I love that. I think, that's so cute. Because honestly, the best, if you are truly trying to just make that other person happy all the time and they're trying to do the same, I swear, that's just what love is. Like you should be like wanting to make sure the other person is happy and feel loved. I agree. I'm curious, looks wise or personality wise, do you have a type that you go for?
I actually don't. I feel like I've dated so many different types of people. I don't have a type. I don't know. I don't have a type at all. I don't think.
Do any of them have anything in common?
Some of them. Some of them are good people.
Some of them.
You know, that's what I typically go for, but you know, I've had a couple that...
Well, that's what showed you what to look for.
But,
now you can spot those good people.
I don't really have a type though, honestly.
I'm the same. If you look at all my exes, they all look completely different. And the only thing in common that they all have is that they were funny. I was like, it's literally... And then the other qualities just grew as time went on, So for date night, do you have anything that you do to prepare for a date or any routines you do?
I guess shave. I tend to not shave my legs often because the hair is light. I already have to shave other things, and I'm kind of just like, and so I'll like shave my legs, you know, just in case there's a leg brush up or something. So probably that.
I love it. I do I listen to a lot of podcasts, like anything to get me in like a really pumped up mood.
I'm pumped up.
Yeah, like, yeah, I'm my best me. I'm a fuck amazing. No, just kidding. Thank you so much for coming on a date with me, baby.
Thanks for having me.
Would you go on a date again?
Absolutely.
Okay, good. I'm gonna do that. Well, I had so much fun with Abby. Definitely go and check out her page if you want to spend some quality time with her. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode today. And we actually have content you're not going to see anywhere else. So definitely go check out our pages. And I love you.